All right, guys, welcome back. Coming off a big night pay-per-view event, WCW coming out on top. But tonight, Monday Night Nitro, we are going to see some of the title belts online. The Giant and Dave makes their return. Cody Rhodes making his return. The brand new D-Generation X, Danny Ladz making his return. We've got the Money in the Bank for the men and women on the line tonight. Television title on the line. Three-way elimination match. Light Heavyweight Championship on the line. That is one of the bigger titles in the new WCW. Lots of light heavyweights in the WCW. Women's U.S. title. The all-new look of TJ on the line tonight. And DDP making his return, so let's get this thing started. So it's been a minute since we've seen Dave, so this will be interesting. Dave going up against a much larger opponent in the Giant, but will that matter?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the NWO from South Carolina, weighing in at 383 pounds, the Giant.
So we thought that maybe there was going to be a way where the Giant was not a member of the NWO, but now looking at it, all new WCW Giant making his debut is absolutely a member of the NWO. So then that makes you wonder what is going to go on between D-Generation X and the New World Order.
And his opponent from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 228 pounds, Dave.
And quite frankly, you got the LWO, the Four Horsemen, so there are quite a few factions that are out there. And it makes you wonder, too, is WCW going to kind of form their own team to start fighting off some of these other guys? Now, all members of the brand new WCW, obviously. However, all of these groups trying to fight for control right now. If I was to bet, I would say the Horsemen kind of running the show tonight. Two of the members of the Four Horsemen will be in action tonight, but look at the size difference with the Giant and Dave. Is Dave going to be able to overcome that? Because everything the Giant does is big. Remember back to WWE, Giant kind of issued a challenge to all of the big men, said he is the best big man that's out there. Wanting to prove that point and absolutely crushing so far. Dave is going to have to get things turned around quickly and then try to start using his speed against the Giant. Letting the hands go, that is one way to get it going, taking it off the top rope, but that is not the other way to do it. Taking a big boot to the face, Giant back in control of this match. And if it keeps going this way, it is not going to last very long. Giant now, Dave in the corner. You look at his boot's about as big as his forearm. And it's starting to feel like maybe the end is getting closer, but look at this. Dave once again rolls out of the way. Giant just pushes him back into the corner. Too much strength, and this is the thing you don't want to let the Giant do. If you let him get on a roll early without breaking him down a little bit, it's going to make for a long night. It's going to put you in a really bad spot, too. And Dave kicking out in 2. Wow, that is a big spine buster right there. I don't even think Dave's legs touch the ground. Giant gets him up, but Dave flips him out of it. That was going to be the end. Dave gets it turned back around, though. Somehow picks the big guy up right down on the back of his neck. And now Dave's starting to get in control. Here we go, Twisted Tango time. Is that gonna do it? Dave rolling up the leg. 1, 2, 3, and what a comeback that is. Dave sneaking out the win against the Giant.
Here is your winner, Dave.
So you remember back in the day we had a Dave who then underwent a transformation. Now, used to be the leader of the 4 Horsemen. Making his re-debut with a brand new look and taking advantage of that and getting the win against the Giant. What is going on, Eagle? Welcome to the stream, brother. So now, getting ready to see one of the brand new members of D-Generation X, Sentinel, Danny Ladz, and also the brand new look of Cross. Lots of stuff on the line in this match tonight. Sentinel, the old Money in the Bank winner, used that shot in the Hogan Totes match. Totes ends up winning the match, and now Sentinel getting his shot again at the Money in the Bank. But is he going to be able to hold off the likes of these fellas?
The following is a fatal 4-way Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the Money in the Bank contract. Making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 253 pounds, the legend Danny Ladz.
So we have another pay-per-view event coming up. We have 4 shows to get there, and it will be an all WCW pay-per-view event. WCW titles will be on the line. And Sentinel did make it just in time. Welcome to the stream, brother. But a great night for WCW facing off against the WWE. When you go back to the NXT WarGames where WCW faced off against NXT, had a terrible night. Absolutely horrendous. Got monkey stomped. And so wasn't really holding out a lot of hope that the WCW, the brand new WCW, would be able to hold their own against the WWE. But that may have been a wake-up call.
First, representing D-Generation X from Amsterdam in the Netherlands, weighing in at 302 pounds, Georgie.
But that may have been a wake-up call because they absolutely dominated the WWE. And not only that, dominated the Universal title division. 6 Universal titles out there. WCW walking away with 5 of them. Now, they did lose the male tag titles, so those will now be over in the WWE. But they did bring home both the Divas and the $1 Million Championships back home, both world title belts and the women's tag team titles. So it has been a minute since we have seen Grunning, but now Grunning donning the colors of D-Generation X. Very interesting. We have seen D-Generation X with Triple H and Shawn Michaels in the WWE still, and now we're seeing a brand new version of D-Generation X.
Weighing in at 308 pounds, the Blueprint, Sam Trowell.
But seeing a brand new version of DX, and they have become the very first faction ever that seemed to have crossed over and are now in both the WWE and WCW. Now, is that the case? We'll have to keep our eye on it. But again, Sentinel making his way down to the ring right now. We have got, he is the very first WCW Money in the Bank winner. Can he become the second one as well? He used that to cash in his contract for the world title shot on the Thunder right before the WarGames pay-per-view event. Really thought at one point, well, a couple different points, he was going to come out on top of that match. Ended up not doing it. So now back in the Money in the Bank. And really a lot of people, a lot of different types that have not really had world title shots yet. Danny Ladz, Grunning.
Representing the Empire of Pain from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, Tim Cruz.
And Cross now getting their shots at a possible world title shot. The other very interesting thing about this, the Empire of Pain used to be made up of Grunning and Cross. So who is the other member now in the Empire of Pain now that Grunning has kind of defected over, gone over to D-Generation X? And will that play a role tonight? Are these two former tag partners going to be getting after each other? Or are they going to still help each other out a little bit? Nope. They get right after each other right away. So you've got Danny Ladz and Sentinel getting after it. Danny Ladz in real life, haven't seen him in a minute. Matter of fact, I put a message out to him, have not heard back, so hope everything is good there. But Danny Ladz tonight wrestling it up. And you kind of knew that was going to happen. Grunning trying to get away from Cross. Cross saying, no way. You got to get at least one more slam in on here. Danny now walking Sentinel over, taking him flippity-doo-dah, flippity-yay, my oh my. He's throwing around Sentinel today. Also playing it up to the crowd a little bit. Sentinel, though, on the outside, thought he was going to get after Cross, but instead makes that mistake where he gets up after the stairs. Instead, Cross now taking him. And Grunning kicking out. In one. Guys, remember, drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any time we go live. Share the video. We also have brand new badging for our members. So if you become a member, you will automatically get a Totes My Goats badge next to your name anytime you're in chat. Plus, have the ability to use the Totes My Goats symbol. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even going to count that. But Grunning showing you straight up what his power is and then letting you know, hey, I'm with DX. And letting Cross know, but Cross says he ain't having it. No, sir. So now down to a three-way match. Either gonna be former Empire of Pain member Grunning, who is now a member of DX. Cross, a current member of the Empire of Pain. Or Sentinel. Sentinel kind of walking his own thing. What's funny, when you look between Danny, Wayne, and myself, Danny was way ahead of both me and McWayne. And then just kind of fell off. So kind of been worried about him. Look at this, Cross setting up. This could be a spear. Sentinel, does he see it coming? He does, and gets the knee up right to the scunion of Cross. Sentinel now pulling him up away. Thought he might have been going for a pin. Doesn't, and Sentinel just fighting for his life back and forth. Eventually, you knew something was going to happen, and Cross, big slam. And Grunning insisted on making the stairs a priority. Rot-row Cross, this might do it for Sentinel if he can get a jackhammer in on the outside of the ring. Does. 1, 2, 3.
Has been eliminated.
And now it comes back to the former tag team members who just recently broke up. I don't even know if Cross realized they broke up when Grunning showed up as a member of DX. Rot-row, that might do it right there. Grunning now rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Grunning becomes the brand new Money in the Bank winner.
Here is your winner, and Mr. Money in the Bank, Georgie.
I'm going to tell you right now, Grunning not getting a lot of shots, probably the reason he moved over to DX, get a little more exposure, and now a lot more exposure, becoming the second Money in the Bank winner. Gonna get a shot at the world title, and not just a shot at the world title, but a shot on his own terms. So, world title not on the line tonight, but probably gonna be looking at that world title on Thursday. Is Grunning gonna hold on to that briefcase for a bit, or is he gonna cash it in right away? That might be something that happens. Gonna have to be looking out for that. Now, what's funny about, we were talking about the light heavyweight division and saying there's a lot of them. Well, there's already 8 in that. And there's 3 more light heavyweights in this match right here. So that should just show you how strong the light heavyweight division really is. 3 of them, though, tonight going for the WCW television title.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way Falls Count Anywhere match, and is for the WCW Television Championship. Introducing the challenger from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 249 pounds, Kedri.
Well, I have a feeling Hogan and Sentinel will be facing off for a shot to see which one of them gets a shot at the world title belt. Sentinel definitely not out of the world title picture. Haven't really seen Kedri for a while either, so it'll be good to see him back in the ring, back in action. One of the scariest entrances that we've got in WCW getting ready to take place right now.
And introducing the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 266 pounds, Blaq.
It's funny though, Blackheart, the very first member of the Bark Squad, the first one to get a membership on this channel, Paul the Thing, number 2. Who's going to be number 3? We'll have to wait and find out. That's another funny thing, too. You know, membership to the Bark Squad automatically gets you a created wrestler in this league. Now, that doesn't mean that's the only way you get one, but it's an automatic way to get one. Now, we've got to see, and Blaq has been very successful, but we haven't got to see a lot of them. But every time he wrestles, doesn't seem to have a lot of ring rust. So, probably going to be a tough competitor here tonight.
And introducing the challenger, representing D-Generation X from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 205 pounds, Coyote Cameron.
Cam making his way down to the ring, also another member of D-Generation X. I think we got to see him wrestle one match in his debut. Next thing you know, pay-per-view happening, and he is coming out in the DX colors. So, is that going to be a thing where that also catapults him? So far, it has worked for Grunning. Will it work for him tonight? And will he be able to bring home the television championship?
And introducing the champion from Shangri-La, weighing in at 239 pounds. He is the WCW Television Champion, McWayne.
McWayne and his all-new look making his way down to the ring tonight. When he debuted that look, he got the television championship and now puts it on the line here at Monday Night Nitro. If you notice, this is where the men's television championship will be defended every single time. Thunder will be the women's television championship. So if you were trying to get a push in this promotion, the television title is the exact way to do it. Nice. Welcome to the stream, Becky. Look at that, McWayne. Big smile on his face. Excited about the title belt that he has. And probably what it means, the push as well. So, you know, we were talking about the other day trying to do the creator stream and figure out what's what and who's who and how to redo the belts. The television title belt, one of the simpler belts that we do, but looks really good. Kedri and Cam squaring up and immediately take it outside the ring. You know, you would think McWayne would be in D-Generation X with the colors that he's wearing, but is not. But him and Blaq get after it, and look at that, already a 2 count. Already a 2 count on Blaq. So the champion wasted no time trying to get this 2 count, but look at this. Much better timing coming off the ropes so far, so something that we will keep an eye on. With that, Kedri and Cam on the outside of the ring trying to get after it. Will the DX colors help out Cam tonight? That we'll have to wait and see. Kedri now rolling up the leg. McWayne going for a high flying elbow. And remember, Blackheart, a heavyweight. Everybody else in here, a light heavyweight. So not a huge difference necessarily, but there is a difference. McWayne using that, though, to his advantage, using those ropes and telling him to stay down. Kedri talking smack to Cam on the outside. Now rolls the leg. And still not even a 1 count. Think he waited a little bit too long on that. And now Cam starting to make his comeback on Kedri, throwing him down the way. Blackheart returning the favor to McWayne, saying, get you some of these ropes. Referee kind of in position, but trying to stay out of it, I guess. Or at least so that he won't get hurt. Blaq controlling what's going on the inside. Cam using those steel barriers on the outside, even though they have some padding. And not even a 1 count. But look at this. It's like they're doing it at the wrong time in the wrong place. Referee seems to be absolutely out of position. Guy out in the crowd is waving a sign with nothing on it. One, two, and Blackheart still kicking out in 2. Oh, look at this. Cam letting the hands go, left, right, oh, left. Now Pele kick, giving him the old DX. Kedri now rolling the leg. 1, 2. And McWayne kicking it out in 2. Kedri frustrated, cannot even believe that he managed to kick out, but that isn't Kedri's finishing move either. So, not sure why Kedri is so surprised by him kicking out, but he is nonetheless. Look at McWayne, little possum taking out the knee now. Blackheart. Cameron has Kedri in some weird lock position. Looked like McWayne was looking at him for a minute, trying to admire what was going on. Super kick there. McWayne throwing Blackheart back into the ring. Now rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3. And the super kick was enough, but now this is a 3-way competition. McWayne sees Cameron coming. Letting the rights go. And still, McWayne hasn't hit anybody with the old sit-down sausage. So now, taking Kedri, rolling him up. 1. And Kedri kicking out in 1. What is going on, Digital? Welcome to the stream, brother. Cameron gets the champ up. Brings him back down. Referee right there. 1, 2, and McWayne again kicking out in 2. It's kind of shocking a little bit to me that we have not seen the sit-down sausage as of yet. Cameron was kind of on a roll, but I think McWayne is getting up to his feet and will. There it is. As I live and breathe, sit down, sausage. 1, 2, and how does Cameron kick out of that? Look at McWayne, can't even believe that. Hit the sit down sausage on top of the chair, and it just did not work out. Now gets Kedri in the crossface. Is he going to tap out? Referee, I would guess, is in position, but has been out of position most of the night, so who knows what he's doing with that. Kedri fights through it. Cameron now with the stop sign. Hits the champ with the stop sign. Says no, do not pass go. Do not collect $200. And everybody's starting to move a little slower. The champ now hits them both with the chair. Kedri fighting back, letting the hands go. Cameron on the ground. the champion up against that steel barrier. Kedri, though, goes after Cameron, throws him in the ring. And the champ recovers. The champ then throws him in the ring. Cameron already up on his feet. Stalking Kedri, gets him, picks him up. This might do it for Kedri, to be fair. Goes, rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3, and it is now come down to D-Generation X or the current champion who will take home the television championship tonight. Look at this move, up on the top. Click, click, click. Down goes McWayne like old Saint Nick. And here comes Coyote Cam getting ready to put him in the finisher move one more time. And you got to believe if he gets this in, this is probably over. 1, 2, 3, and we have a brand new WCW television champion.
Here is your winner, and new WCW Television Champion, Coyote Cameron.
So Coyote Cam bringing home D-Generation X's first title belt, the WCW Television Champion. So now you got the Money in the Bank winner in Grunning, the television champion in Coyote Cam, and now the Four Horsemen will face off against the entire faction of the Disciples of the Apocalypse. Largest female wrestler involved in this match. However, should be a good one. Awesome Christina with her new look. Crimson with her new look. Think that is pretty much it on the new look front, but wow. Yeah, that does not look like that would go over well. We've seen a couple people do it, but not quite like that. There used to be a maneuver we called the backpack, but they would just pick them up and then put them straight back down over the top. This one, they actually pick them up, get them situated, then jump, and then all the weight of both competitors coming right down on the back of the neck there. That would be tough to get up from. You do that to my neck, and I'm going to have some issues.
The following contest is an elimination match. On the way to the ring, the Ministry of Darkness.
So the Ministry of Darkness making their way down to the ring. Quite a collection of scary women. Getting all kinds of fired up, getting ready to take on 3 of the 4 members of the Four Horsewomen. This will be a 3-on-3 tag elimination match. What is going on, Digital? Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. I think Digital has hands down donated the most money. By the time we get this title belt, I feel like I'm going to have to send it straight to Digital's house.
And their opponents, the Four Horsemen.
So 4 horsewomen now making their way down to the ring. Angela Starr, Jade Jarrett, and the judge, Julie Justice. Kind of makes you wonder when the judge is going to get back in the world title hunt. Angela, too, a world champion. I don't think Jade has ever won the world title, but Jane has. So, will be interesting. Oh, I know. Always in the ring. It'll be interesting to see. I think that one right there will put us up almost at $60. So we're getting there. And to be fair, we're getting there a lot faster than I thought we would. What's crazy, too, we get some of the memberships going. That would mean that every month, you know, we are adding to that title belt. And that won't be the only title belt we give away. It's not going to be a one-time thing. We're going to keep it rolling. But speaking of that, I gotta become a member myself. Can't ask everybody to be members if I'm not a member. But look at this, Crimson, not normally the one that starts off the match, but starting it off here tonight, Angela Starr, starting it off for the Four Horsewomen. And it is just tough. Look at this, every attempt for Angela to get in and get a move in on Crimson, unable to do so. Really at the beginning with a wrestler like Crimson, you gotta let the hands and the feet go, you gotta attack the knee. But now, and that's kind of a dangerous thing, Crimson now getting out of the ring. Angela trying to get to the side and actually does, gets Jade in. And Jade Jarrett, pretty good matchup going against the likes of Crimson. You would think that you'd want like Judge Julie Justice going up against Crimson, Angela Starr going up against Tiffany Tears. You don't always get to choose. However, if I was that team, that's how I would want it to go. I think you can. I don't know. We're going to find out. Right after the stream, I'm going to figure out if I can do it. It's pretty cool, though. There's a little totes badge. And then after being a member for 2 months, it'll turn. And then after being a member for 6 months, it'll turn again. Then after being a member for a year, it'll turn one more time. And then finally, 2 years, it'll turn again. And by then, I'm sure we can come up with something else as well. But pretty cool little symbol, and gives you the ability also for the Totes and the Goats to use as an emoji. I gotta double check the emoji to make sure that it works. I wonder if, see, I think with me not being a member, yeah, I can't even use it. I can't even use my own emoji. Can't use this funny emoji though. Yeah, I feel like I gotta be a member to do it. Then there's super stickers. There's all kinds of stuff. I don't even get how it all works. Anyway, back to the match. Gotta stop thinking about how to make that all work. Now this is right here, at least with Jade Jarrett in. If I was her, I'd try to get the judge in, but this is where they gotta start making some inroads if they have any hope to win this. Jade Jarrett, though, kicking out into Angela. Would have been there to help her get out. And uh-oh, Skedios. But look at that. Angela fights through that. And Angela, one of only 2 wrestlers to actually have high heels on when she wrestles, or Jade, in the ring. Jade Jarrett and I believe Heather D both are the ones that have the heels on. Now look at that. I think that's her finishing move. And that's exactly what she needed to have happen. Nope, that is. Look at that. Look at that. She reaches out grabs the rope. It got broke up anyway, but this is the matchup that you want to see if you're the Four Horsewomen. Yeah, there aren't. Judge really has that chance to be one of, like, on that level of Aussie. And on that level, look at that. Just took that drop kick from the biggest wrestler in their division and didn't even take it off her feet. And the judge just passed judgment on Crimson and knocks Crimson out. So now 4 horsewomen in a 2-on-3 match. Not sure if the Ministry of Darkness is going to be able to sustain that, but look at that. Wisely gets out, gets Angela tagged into the match. Oh, not a good spot to be in. You know what's funny, of all the moves in wrestling, it seems like that move right there would be like the worst one to have. It seems like that move, if you had that, and you're taking that pounding to the chest, that would be the thing that takes the most out of you the quickest. Because you think you're trying to breathe, but now you're getting hit on the chest. You're trying to breathe, but you're getting hit on the chest. That's what I'm saying. I got to find a way. I got to make sure that I can get in on being a member too. Which, and don't get me wrong. Yep, back to the checkpoint. That is so funny that you say it that way. In Division 1, that's what I used to tell them. Back to the checkpoint. That's funny. There's old videos of me in the Dark Zone playing, so it's in there. Look at this. Now, this is kind of the crazy thing. You want to see some crazy moves. You have Tiffany Tears taking on the judge right now, but Tiffany probably the freshest wrestler that we've got in all of it. But that's also, we get close enough to the title belt, like within $100, the last 100 probably would come from me anyway. But look at this. I'm telling you, Tiffany Tears on another level right now, letting it go. But if she gets caught up with the judge, might be a quick end to her night as well. Wowzers. I was going to say, I don't know if Awesome Christina wants to pick too many fights because her tag partner right now is on the floor. Angela trying to sneak in on Awesome Christina, doesn't get that done. And look at Awesome Christina, she doesn't even care. 1-on-3, she's in. But probably a mistake that she shouldn't have made. Thought she might have knocked out Angela, but no, Angela just wisely rolling out of the ring. That's true. AC seems to be just like this half step ahead of some folks right now. But not that. Oh, ducked the one, then blocked another. Oh, and here we go. What goes up is got to come down, and down indeed. Takes her, rolls up the leg, but I don't think Jay Jarrett is going to let that go anyway. Tiffany now taking care of Jade, getting her out of the ring. But I still think there's another horsewoman sitting over there. Angela Starr still, though. You look at some of this stuff, she was kind of taking a little bit of a beating. But AC comes in, makes a bunch of carnage, and then gets on out of there. And this is really the matchup right here that, as the Horsemen, you kind of want to see. Got a little whoopsie-daisy going on there, but turns around her own little whoopsies. And has her in the corner, finally gets out Hurricane Rana. And now looks to get back in the ring, set her sights on the other horsewomen. Is that going to be a mistake? Well, gets one of them and then tags AC right back into this match. That's crazy. If I was Angela, I would have jumped in that ring. Right now, the series of blunders. But, oh, I was going to say Angela comes out on top, but look at AC getting it turned back around. Oh, that might do it right there. Rolls the leg. 1, 2. And the judge gets in just in the nick of time to break up the 3 count. Picks her back up. Another big power bomb. How is Angela not knocked out? Like, still. Well, that is still phenomenal. I thought three moves ago that might have happened, but now AC takes it. 1, 2, 3, and look how fast AC has turned this around. Almost well, not even almost. Absolutely single-handedly. And now it is down to Jade Jarrett. Is she going to be able to bring home the win for the 4 horsewomen? What is going on, Becky? Welcome to the stream. Bark Squad doing very well. They are both sleeping down here right now on the floor, covered up in their bankies. They love the bankies. It's funny because you look at like the name Totes My Goats, and I was thinking, hey, what if we came up with something like, what would it be? Like, Skedios. But you come up with a name for like our community, Bark Squad. You just wouldn't think that would be the thing, but it is. 2, 3, and the Ministry of Darkness comes out on top. I'm telling you, the Ministry, very formidable.
Here are your winners, the Ministry of Darkness.
I think the 3 women of the Ministry of Darkness could take on a lot of, like, I wish there was a way to have, you can have a 4-on-4 match, but I wish there was a way where you can have a 4-on-3 match. Like that handicap, but right now there isn't. That is hilarious. Like, just the fact that they are doing that instead of this, they are doing this. Just saying, that's very spot on for what just happened. But now, made it just through our halfway point, we have an all-new look for Pony Gumdage. I like this look quite a bit. But all new look for Pony Gumdage. We have got 8 of some of the best light heavyweight, cruiserweight competitors. And they are going to be putting it on the line. DX, I said, won their first title belt. Ed had the title belt didn't win it as a member of DX. Won the belt and became a member of DX. But is he going to be able to hold on to that title belt here tonight?
The following contest is an elimination match and is for the WCW Light Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the Brainbusters from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 210 pounds, Hunterelli Goodmanson.
Hogan Gumditch, this looks a lot more fitting to how I thought the character would look. And that is a high energy entrance right there. But taking off some of Pony's face paint, and now just having this looks a lot better, I think, than it looked before. So something we will definitely have to keep an eye on.
And from another time, weighing in at 222 pounds, the living legend, Daddy T.
Daddy T, Father Time. Haven't got to see him in a minute. Last time we saw him, though, him and Jace Wagner were tag team partners. Father Time taking Jace kind of under his wing. Jace now breaking out on his own and is a member of DX. Might even be leading the group of DX. So wasn't Father Time's tutelage and the time that he spent, even though we didn't see a lot of them, but the time that he spent with them, how DX started to get formed. Could be. But now it seems like the teacher is getting ready to get back out in there and start becoming the doer. Thank you, Becky. Appreciate that. So just mention the LWO and then they shall appear. Angel now making his way down to the ring.
And representing the Luchadors from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 239 pounds, Angel.
That'll be the other thing, be really interesting. Will Angel's move to the LWO start making some inroads for him? We have seen, I put out a short showing how the Hit Squad joined the LWO. So now you have Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero, Angel, Cecil Davis, and Kempy Watson, all members of the LWO. Nice. Angel does look different. So
representing the Bikers from Salt Lake City, Utah, weighing in at 177 pounds, Jaden the Wick Palmer.
So we just got to witness during the pay-per-view event JP directly affecting matches, making sure Digital came out on top. And not just out on top of anybody, but out on top of The Rock. So, played a lot of influence in that match. And normally we don't see managers playing any kind of influence in the matches. So it was really good to see it. Wish we would see more of it. And I think if we did, we'd see more managers coming down to the ring. But despite all that, tonight we'll be wrestling and going after this light heavyweight championship.
And representing American Alpha from Mount Olympus, weighing in at 237 pounds, King Silva.
That's another thing that makes you wonder, how much longer is American Alpha gonna stay together? There has been rumors that there could be a breakup on or in the future. Because if you think about it, this is the third or fourth time they have lost a match, but not because of who they were facing, but due to just some mishaps by one of the tag team partners. So, and then if they break up, do they go out on their own? Do they find new tag team partners? Do they join other factions? I mean, what are they doing? Like, what would be the motivation behind it? So something we're going to definitely have to keep an eye on. And then again, maybe nothing happens. Maybe they stay together forever. Yeah, I haven't seen Simba around here for a while either. Heard he is streaming over on Twitch. I just don't watch a lot of Twitch. I don't like the platform. I don't understand how it works. I have a
edge of reality, weighing in at 232 pounds, the Dragon King Slater.
I mean, I have a Twitch account over there as well that I could stream on. I don't know. It's one of those things. I understand how YouTube works, so I just kind of stick with it. But yeah, I do wish Simba all the best, for sure. That's the other thing. Maybe Simba retires from our wrestling world. Who knows? Thought Grady might, but we started seeing Grady show back up, so. It's another guy we haven't seen now. In real life, we saw him a little bit ago, but haven't got to see him in the ring a whole bunch. And that is Dragunov. So will Dragunov end up coming out on top of this match and we start seeing a lot more of him? That was honestly part of the problem with the WWE. You add in all of our wrestlers plus all of the WWE wrestlers. Not some of them, but all of them. It becomes a problem trying to see some of us wrestlers. So I like him in there. Ooh, little dragon shimmy. He got it in there. He got it in there, little dragon shimmy. What is going on, McWayne? Welcome to the stream, brother. Congratulations. I think this is the first time I've got to talk to you. Congratulations on 1,000 subscribers. That is awesome. I know it's just a start, but it's awesome. I think they might. They always talked about who was more alpha than the others, so there could very well be a grudge match between the two. I mean, that sounds like something that would be fitting to them.
And representing the Four Horsemen from Birmingham, Alabama, weighing in at 240 pounds, Eric the Eagle Starman.
Eagle Star, member of the Four Horsemen, making his way down to the ring now. Rowdy will be in the main event with the return of Cody Rhodes, putting his hardcore title on the line. McWayne that has already wrestled tonight with his new look. But you almost got to think if any tag splits up, there's got to be a reason. Then there would be. I mean, even if it was on good terms. If I split up from my tag partner, like me and McWayne were tag partners, and we split up for some reason, I'd be like, yeah, let's just give it a go one time. Let's see who does win.
And introducing the champion, representing D-Generation X from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 234 pounds. He is the WCW Light Heavyweight Champion, Edward Cardone.
Now, one of the wrestling belts that really got all of our wrestling belts going is this belt. We learned a lot of things with this belt. We learned a lot of things with a WCW title belt, world title belt that has never been seen. Well, it's been seen if you've watched creator streams, but not inside the universe mode. So, Light Heavyweight Championship on the line here tonight. And they aren't even messing around. They're just going to get started. Already a 2 count. Father Time put on Eagle Star. I think Eagle Star's a little shocked at what's going on. Now, we haven't seen Father Time in a minute, but Father Time is a world champion. Dragunov also a world champion. But there are quite a few light heavyweight champions in this ring right now as well. Been a while since we've seen Simba fighting for the light heavyweight championship. So this very interesting match. Put in the chat, who do you think is going to win this match? I have a feeling DX is planning to take over. Now, one of the main things to watch out for is watch the world champ, now a member of DX. Father Time taking it up over the top rope and hitting it and giving the old suck it symbol. Now rolling up the leg of Simba, referee right on top of this. Well, maybe on top of it, who knows? Seemed a little slow, but Ed still first one to get back up to his feet first. Dragunov taking on Pony. Father Time now taking on Dragunov. Angel taking out JP. Simba trying to get things turned around against Ed. Does. Gets that locked in helicopter. Pony getting it turned back around. But look, Pony is in a bad spot. Like he's hashtag winning right now, but it's about to go the other direction. Eagle now rolling up the leg. Again, I don't even think that was a 1 count. Oh, double cutter on JP. Angel, though, wasted no time. Rolls up the leg, 2. And gets him again. Simba played a little possum with Ed there. Now, another 1 count. So far, nobody, except for right at the beginning of the match, even getting to a 2 count. And it's just funny, also in a match like this, like, by the time you think you got something going, somebody is there to jack it up. I don't think that was a 3 count. But we can't see. No, it wasn't. Pony now trying to get that turned back around. Ed on the ground. Not even a 1 count. And that's got to be a little bit disheartening for Pony. These two have been going at him. But that is Ed's finisher move. This might do it for Pony right now. 2, 3. And Ed wasted no time. Getting on Simba, but Simba steps back just far enough. But that crossbody does not land. Big kick right to the bottom of that chin. And went to do it again, but Ed turns that around. And as he turns it around, Dragunov in. And Ed turns that around. Simba trying to get back to his feet. I think Angel just got split open. JP getting ready to put the finishing touches on Father Time. Will that do it? 1, 2, 3. JP on another level, delivering the big boot, cutting open. Dragunov thought he was going to catch Dragunov coming around that corner. But Dragunov was coming around the mountain when he came, and he misses. Now Dragunov getting after Simba. JP missing again. Look at that big slam. 1, 2. And Eagle kicks out in 2. Now you look at these two guys in the ring getting after it. You gotta feel like if Ed can land this. Referee broke it up though and gave Eagle just enough. Now Eagle getting ready to put Ed in the bounty collector. Gets up. Can he collect the bounty right now on the champion? Rolls the leg. 1, 2. And Ed kicking it out in 2, but that was a very close one. Referee doesn't even know where to go. Ed now fighting through it. Gets him. Now Ed puts the finishing touches on Eagle Star. Don't know what's going on. And it looks like Eagle has been eliminated out of this match now. Ed has eliminated both competitors up to this point, and look at Ed go, telling him, hey, degenerate into something, fool. I just got tired of doing what they told me to do, but that's the breaks, boy. Yeah, that's the breaks, little man. Break it down. JP delivering the knee. Oh, that would have been bad, and it still might be bad. Simba was letting the feet go, but Ed caught him and then finally gets him. Clothesline, throws Angel over there, and Ed just walking through all of them, throws JP into the post. And Ed has kind of cleared out. that entire section, but here they come, right on back. Come on back and talk to old Eddie Bear. Look at that move. Dragunov recovering in time, gets thrown in the ring. JP rolling up Angel. 1, 2, and Angel kicking out in 2. And that is part of the problem right now with what's going on. We have an odd number of people. JP going to take a little break, take a little nap, resting on the job. And then gets back to work, knocking Angel down. Ed doesn't see it coming, but here comes JP. Dragunov getting on. Getting on top of Simba, but now Simba's like, hey. And kind of a mistake right there by Simba. And will Dragunov roll up the leg? Not sure which one was really being counted. I think it was Angel. And oh, look at that. That one roundhouse kick. And we have seen that in people's nights. We just don't see it tonight. Ed fighting with Simba. Angel on the ground. Kendo stick out in full force. Can JP in Dragunov's night right now rolls the leg. 1, 2. And Dragunov somehow finds a way to kick out in 2. One of the craziest matches so far of the night. Things going back and forth. You are right, Sentinel Ed. One-man army. It is unbelievable. There it is. Now rolls the leg of Simba. 1, 2, 3. Can he do it again? Don't even know, but Ed has put out 3 of the competitors. JP now grabbing the baseball bat, hits a single right over the second baseman's head or across the abdomen of Angel. Now Dragunov getting on to Ed. Ed grabbing his head, Dragunov grabbing the kendo stick, might even break it, breaks it over Ed, but look at this, Angel kind of saves Ed's night, for now anyway. Dragunov getting back to his feet and says, no, shouldn't have did that. Dragunov power, the Dragon Bomb, now rolls the leg. Not sure why JP broke that up, but he did. And look at that. JP throws Dragunov by, distracts that, and then kicks that and takes the champ out in one of the sneakiest moves I have ever seen. Now Dragunov trying to take advantage of the miscommunication with JP. Angel just waiting back. Angel bleeding out of about every orifice he has. JP throws him in. Dragunov gets him. Look at that. Look at that. Everybody wanting to give JP the what for. JP throws Angel in. Dragunov throws JP in. And now, if I was Dragunov, I would have just waited outside. But look, here we go. Is this going to do it for JP too? And JP finds a way to kick out again. Dragunov says, hey, I'm sensing the end is nigh. The end is nigh. Now Dragunov goes up to the top rope. 3 competitors left. Who is it going to be? And that has got to end JP's night right there. 1, 2, 3. And that is a long one, not a quick one, a long one to JP. But JP pulling one of the sneakiest moves I have ever seen in my life. Takes a wrestler, throws it past the other wrestler. The other wrestler's like, what is going on? And then turns around and JP kicks him in the side of the head, pins him, game over. Dragunov now and Angel representing the LWO. The last 2 left. Who is going to be our brand new light heavyweight champion? Oh, Dragunov. Little sneakity-deekity, back twisty, ducking, ducks the clothesline. Now tries to get after Angel. Look, Angel uses that second rope, picks him up, and Angel was in the driver's seat, but now Dragunov getting that turned back around. And right through like a dog on a bone, Dragunov not letting it go, picks up the baseball bat and starts trying to drive his point home to Angel. And to be fair, that has got to be taking it out of Angel right there. But Angel doesn't care, uses that ring, throws Dragunov into the ring, and now goes to doing some stomping. Now one different tattoo that we found a better set of angel wings for Angel. So instead of having the little wing tattoo on the back, he's got the very big tattoo wing on the back. And that might be the thing where you're like, hey, something's different. That's what it is. And what? Still only a 1 count on Dragunov. If I was Angel, that would freak me out. I'd be like, how is this even possible? Now Dragunov picking Angel up, taking it up to the top. Is this going to end Angel's night? Don't know, but he just hit him with the Dragon's elbow. Now rolls up the leg. 2, 3, and the craziest thing about all that is you can look and see Angel's foot under that rope, but the referee didn't see it, and that's all that matters.
Here is your winner, and new WCW Light Heavyweight Champion, the Dragon King Slater.
So very fitting. Light heavyweight champion once again, Dragunov with the belt around his waist, getting ready to possibly make a run for a while as the light heavyweight champion. Now he's got the longest run, the longest title defense streak, sitting at 6. So will he be able to rival that or add on to it? We'll just have to wait and see. Brand new look for TJ here tonight. The women's United States champion. Becky getting her shot at the U.S. title here. Becky's been on a bit of a streak herself. Will she be able to break that up tonight?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW Women's United States Championship.
Becky, too, with her new look. We have seen it now a couple times. We call this the Becky Two Belts look. I have a bad feeling about this. Nope, okay. I was like, whoopsie daisies. We're about to see something. Or hear something from the Bark Squad, but nope, we are not. Which is good. But Becky getting ready, or hoping tonight to get things turned around here on Nitro and take this United States Championship back from TJ. TJ coming out in her all new look. So that should be fun. We've had a couple really cool cutscenes too that I'm hoping we can use to create the thumbnail for this. But yeah, that 8-way match so far, probably the match of the evening. But U.S. title, one of the cooler belts we've got.
From Virginia, the irresistible force, Rebecca Dawn. And her opponent, from Laredo, Texas, she is the WCW Women's United States Champion, TJones.
So TJones, or TJ as we call her, the current United States Champion, putting that title belt on the line tonight. Is she going to be able to retain this, or will Becky win the title belt? Now, the thing that you really got to be watching out for, or that Becky's got to be watching out for, is TJ does have one of the most devastating finishing moves. We talk about it all the time. One of my favorite moves, very hard to hit, but if she hits it, top rope DDT, no way to get up from it. One, and so then if I'm Becky, I want to make sure that I'm going to be the one controlling the match. Controlling how fast or slow this match goes. Because you don't want TJ being the one in control of that. TJ gonna probably do a lot more moves off the top rope. Becky gonna do a lot more right at you type moves. And so far, they have just gone back and forth, back and forth. So it looked like Becky was trying to get out of the ring. TJ stops her, keeps her in the ring. And now this is what I'm talking about. TJ taking it up to the top. Now it's not bad when she takes it up to the top and you're laying on your back. That's probably the best case scenario. But if she goes up to the top and you're on your feet, you better just watch out. Bad things are getting ready to happen, but it is hard to hit that move. It gets missed quite a bit. And look at that, Becky getting back in control, taking that big clothesline, taking it to the outside, and that will end a night quickly. Even though you can't win it on the outside, getting those moves done to you on that really thin rubber, probably not the best thing to happen if you plan on winning a match. I was going to say there was a lot of showmanship for that little kick, and then no showmanship for that big forearm right across the forehead. But Becky keeping in control, maintaining the action and control right now. However, I was going to avoid saying it, but even if Becky wins, you can't win the title belt on a countout. Is she going to get TJ in this ring or not? Or at least try to reset the counter. And that's exactly what she does. That's where China failed. If you look back at our pay-per-view event, China actually wins the match but ends up losing the title belt because it can't change hands on a count out. And she stood up on top of the rope and let the referee count to 10. Wins the match for the WWE but does not win the Universal World Championship, where Becky here sees that coming, gets it up to an 8 count, gets back in the ring, and then comes back out again. When she comes back out again, that resets the clock. So now that the clock and the counter's reset, she's good to go. But look at TJ fighting through, playing a little possum, jumps up from her back. to almost do a helicopter move. Thought she was going to be getting somewhere, but Becky blocks that, and now Becky letting the knees, feet, hands, elbows, everything go. And is she going to roll up the leg here? This might do it. 1, 2, and out in 2, but we are getting closer. Becky can't believe it. You know, she's like, I can taste the world title, the U.S. Championship right now. Here she goes. Upsy daisy. Now rolls up the leg. 1, 2, and kicks out in 2.5. I thought that was the match. Almost called it 3. TJ now fighting back. I think she's starting to understand that if she doesn't get it going right now, there's going to be some problems. Goes, rolls up the leg. 1, 2. And barely, but just in the nick of time, 2 3/4, Becky didn't have the energy to kick out, but reached up, grabbed the rope. Referee, good job. Hats off to the referee. She was in perfect position to see it go down. Becky now getting back up to her feet. And you can tell TJ kind of reeling. I don't think she expected it. And now the momentum is turned. Here goes Becky flying through those ropes. And driving that forearm back into her face yet again. Here we go again. A lot of showmanship for a boot to the chest, but sometimes that's what wrestling's all about. Becky now takes her, throws her into the ring, needs to get into the ring herself to maintain. And now setting up for it. If she can get it in, Becky Two Belts can get about what is going on here. TJ trying to get away. And now letting the hands go. Thought Becky was going to be able to finish that match, but look at this. Now she turns it around. And it is a back and forth slugfest. I don't think, what kind of a move was that? TJ getting to her feet. Becky coming over that. Oh, that might be it. Now TJ rolls up the leg. 2, 3, and you do not get up from that. The Golden Hammer. Holy cow.
Here is your winner, and still WCW Women's United States Champion, TJones.
The entire, like halfway through the match, I'm like, Becky has got this one in the bank. Everything that TJ is doing, she is turning it around. She is putting herself in a better position. Like, she has got this. No way around it. And then out of nowhere, TJ gets up on that top rope, but then Becky gets to her feet, and I'm like, okay, she's going to get over and knock her off the rope. And then before she could do it, TJ takes a leap of faith, which is what the Golden Hammer move is all about anyway, and catches it. You just don't get up from that. Like, there is no way you get up from a move like that. Think about it. Just think about this. And I'm talking about, think about this in wrestling. Somebody jumps up in the air off the top rope to a standing opponent, and with all the weight.
One fall, and is for the Money in the Bank contract. Making her way to the ring, representing D-Generation X from Huntsville, Alabama, Allison Wagner.
With all the momentum, all their weight, they catch you violently and straight down, and now drive your head into the mat. You're not getting up from it. There's no way. There's no way that is ever going to happen. Crazy match. Crazy. But here we go. The one that kind of let the cat out of the bag, Allison Wagner, letting us know that D-Generation X was in WCW. Now, if you remember the old DX, he had Hunter Hearst Helmsley, X-Pac, and Shawn Michaels.
And representing
and then China.
From Houston, Texas, The Witch.
So only one female member of the group, the original Improvement DX. And now even here tonight, only one female member of that group, D-Generation X, is going on. Shock the Bark Squad didn't get on it right there. Mama got home. They got to hear what they heard. They started to, and then they stopped. They were like, I don't even know if this is real. Is this something we can even do? No idea. So Witcher and Allison getting ready to get after it with a shot at the world title, the Money in the Bank contract that they can cash in at any time. Now, the cool thing about this with the Money in the Bank, men or women's side, doesn't really matter. The cool thing about it is the challenger, not the champion, is kind of in control of when that match, when and how it's going to happen. So here we go, though. I mean, DX having quite the night so far. Is that going to keep going here? Or is Witcher going to get that thing turned around and get this Money in the Bank contract going? Don't know if you guys have been paying attention at home, but what has been going on is we have had different referees throughout all these matches. So I've been keeping an eye on it, just haven't said anything about it. Really glad, and I hope that continues when they go in to 24. Know that that's supposed to be a glitch, but that's a good glitch. That should be a normal thing. Pretty back and forth match so far. Butcher now starting to get it turned around in her favor, getting a 1 count. And getting that going. But remember, Witcher can end a match quick like it in a hurry with the Witch's Brew. But we can see that it's not going to happen on the outside. Now, here's the other thing. Don't think you could win a Money in the Bank with the count out either, even though you would get credit for winning the match. Pretty sure it's not going to award you the Money in the Bank briefcase. Allison, though, starting to use the outside of the ring to her advantage. And then wisely gets back in. Gets back in the ring and is waiting, but currently, well, never mind. I was going to say currently in a better position to control what's going on. Lets the feet go, though, upside one side and downside the other side of her head. Again, back in first, but look at that. Waiting on her, takes her now, throws her in and up over the ropes. Went to spear, but doesn't get that done. Witcher gets the knee up, and now letting the hands go. And popping in a suplex. Now, getting into the corner. Witcher takes off, and spear right into the corner. That is going to take the breath right out of you. And now stomping a mud hole. Oh, this is usually one of the preludes to the Witch's Brew. And Witcher can take off. Has quite a lot of distance. Throws in. Hits the elbow. Rolls the leg. 1, 2. And Allison out in 2. Now gets her. Look at that. Driving the knee right into the chest. Allison gets up, gets her, picks her up. This is her finishing move. Rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Allison from out of nowhere comes up with the win. It just looks like it might be DX's night.
Here is your winner and Miss Money in the Bank, Allison Wagner.
Really thought the Witch's Brew, lucky I'm not betting on these matches because I thought the Witch's Brew was getting ready to come out, match set and point, but instead, Allison of D-Generation X gets that thing turned around and becomes Miss Money in the Bank. Now getting down to almost our main event of the evening, but before we do that, one match left to go. In a Falls Count Anywhere match, kind of a new look for Tierfel. Haven't got to see him in a while. Paul's new look we have seen. Haven't seen Max and DDP looking to get this match going and kind of figure out where they start falling in the power rankings. At one point, we know that Max was kind of up there. We know Paul is starting to make some inroads. Same with Tierfel, and really the same with DDP, so I thought this would be one of the more interesting matches of the night. Getting this going.
The following is a fatal four-way Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Brainbusters, from Area 51, weighing in at 273 pounds, Paul the Thug.
These last couple matches with Paul have been going very well. Paul has been taking it to the WCW and climbing the ranks. Has the opportunity here tonight to do the same exact thing. Take it up to the next level. In the main event, we will have Rowdy and Cody Rhodes in a one-on-one match for the hardcore title.
And his opponents, first from Hagerstown, Maryland, weighing in at 212 pounds.
Tierfel kind of think this is a better look for him. It makes a lot more sense, especially when you look at the entrance. It's yellow and orange, not yellow and red, but kind of a little Hogan-esque a little bit. However, it also reminds me a little bit of Jungle Boy from AEW, but it is not. It is Tierfel, and we will see a lot of high-flying stuff off the top rope in this match if he is in it.
And representing the Empire of Pain from the Wasteland, weighing in at 273 pounds, Max Fenwick.
So that gives us our answer right there, Max Fenwick. One of the members now, the newest member of the Empire of Pain, teaming up with Cross. So when Grunning left the Empire of Pain and joined up with DX, looks like Cross went and talked to Max, and Max is like, I'm in, let's get this going. And now Max here tonight in the match before the main event, trying to get back on track and get back into the world title hunt.
And from New Jersey, weighing in at 252 pounds, Diamond Dallas Page.
DDP, working man's champion, making his way down to the ring, also probably wanting to get his world title picture hunt going as well. So really going to come down to who can do better in this match. Now you have three of the larger wrestlers in the heavyweight division in the ring, and then you got Tierfel. So is Tierfel going to be able to hold his own against these larger wrestlers, or will they walk right over the top of them? So here we know what's going to happen right away. DDP and Tierfel will be facing off quickly, but look at this. DDP already trying to go for a pin, thinking he was going to get something in there. Or maybe he's just trying to set the precedence of that he is coming after you. Hard to say which way that is going to go. But Paul and Max facing off, and then DDP and Tierfel. Normally it'd kind of get back and forth a little bit, but so far it hasn't. Look at this, stop sign already out on the ground. DDP gonna try to get back in the ring and start using it. Tierfel, though, not having it. Hits him right with that flying forearm, and Tierfel's going to have to do everything he can to bring the stink behind some of his moves. Doesn't have the weight behind it, so he's going to have to start coming off the ropes, coming off the second rope, getting a running start at whatever he's doing, and then maybe the usage of a stop sign. DDP brings that stop sign into the ring. Tierfel uses it on him, however. And Paul just throws him out, so Tierfel kind of dodges a bullet there if he can get back to his feet. Look at that punch. Shocked DDP is still awake. That was almost a night-night Sweet Prince type moment. And Tierfel, though, keeping it going. A lot of hammer punches right there. And Paul now rolling up the leg. One, and only a one count. Yeah, sledgehammer. Tierfel's like, nope, not doing it with the sledgehammer. Oh, right on the top of the old scunion. Might as well have called that a scunion buster. Paul now picking him up. Old school pile driver, which is one of the moves that actually hurt Steve Austin's head. But look at Paul. He's like, I'm just going to keep passing them out. One for DDP, one for Tierfel. Max now making his way over. Headbutt to DDP. DDP is taking some shots to the head. I'm a little bit shocked that he is not bleeding yet. DDP whipping him into the corner. Max has Tierfel. Arms wrapped around his waist. T now fighting through it. Is he going to be able to break out of it? Clap on, clap off the ear clapper. Claps his ears and actually gets out of it. Now Tierfel gets DDP up. That might even do it. Now 1, 2, and somehow DDP kicks out in like 2 3/4. Thought that was going to be the match. Paul the Thing, though, not having it, staying on top of it. And look at this power bomb from the inside to the outside of the ring. DDP, though, somehow looked like he was going to recover. Tierfel gets him up, picks him up, and I don't know how much more DDP could even have in him at this point. Max now rolls up the leg. 2, and kicks out in 2. Now gets him again. and thought he was going to roll him up, but Paul stops Tierfel from rolling up Max. DDP kind of looking like he's on the hunt. Tierfel turns it around. DDP taking it to the top rope. Clothesline onto Max. Not saying, I thought that was going to be a diamond cutter. That might do it right there. Referee way out of position, but runs a quarter mile. And DDP has eliminated Max Fennig. Down to 3 competitors now. Spear from Tierfel. Tierfel telling DDP to get up. DDP does, just so he can put a whooping on him. Paul now starting to get back to his feet as well. I don't think DDP even realizes it, but doesn't matter what he realizes because it wasn't even a thing. Paul now goes, gets the sledgehammer and starts letting the sledgehammer blows fly. And back and forth they all go. Where they stop, only Paul the Thing knows. Picks him up, huge slam, rolls the leg. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Paul now trying to get up on Tierfel. Tierfel again with a huge punch with this, leading with the elbow though. DDP now throws Tierfel into the side, but only gets a 1 count, and Paul the Thing gets another sledgehammer shot in on the lower back of DDP. You gotta think at some point that is gonna start taking its toll. Yeah, look at DDP, barely able to hardly walk, but still in this match, trying to get it wrestled up, calling for the diamond cutter. Tierfel gets back to his feet, gets rolled into the ring, and Paul with a devastating clothesline. Now letting the knife edge chops go, and if Paul can get this move in, that might do it for DDP, but look at that. Tierfel waiting in the wings. Probably just saved Diamond Dallas Page from getting his night ended. And what does he get for his troubles? 2 feet to the face. It's almost like a doctor's prescription. You take 2 feet to the face and call me in the morning. I was going to say, Tierfel looked like he was running just to get a whooping, but no. Runs over there. DDP tries to catch him riding dirty. However, does not work out that way, and Tierfel is playing like a little bit of cat and mouse right now with Paul the Thing, and Paul the Thing ends up taking a boot right to the mouth. 2, 3. And now, just the way it started, it is down to Tierfel and Diamond Dallas Page T taking it to the top. Diamond trying to get to his feet. And look at that. We have not seen that from the top rope. A neck breaker. That is like a reverse DDT off the top rope, and Tierfel comes away as the winner. So what is that going to do? What is that going to do for Tierfel and the power rankings? Definitely moving up there. You give T a new look, and then the next thing you know, he's whooping everybody in the ring. Smallest wrestler coming out the winner. But tonight we have made it to our main event of the evening. One-on-one, mano-a-mano, Cody Rhodes versus one of the members of the Four Horsemen, the Enforcer, Rowdy Hunt. Who is going to walk away with the champion here tonight, or who's even going to be able to walk away? It is a hardcore match, so anything goes. We'll just have to see how that does.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match.
Thanks, Dipsel. I appreciate that, brother.
The WCW Hardcore Championship.
So it has been a minute or two since we have even seen Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. And the last time we got to see him was in the WWE. The Bark Squad on another level right now, running in and out of the room, trying to keep the door closed so it is not so loud. But last match of the evening, getting ready to happen right now. Cody Rhodes taking off the colors of the New World Order, which means he must have used them to get the brand new WCW started, now returning back to his old ways. And maybe one of the founders now of the brand new WCW. Now, we don't know that for sure, but that is definitely something that we are keeping an eye on. So, guys, while we have time, remember, drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any time we go live. Share the video. Memberships are also live. Memberships start at $6.99 a month and $9.99 a month. And all of the proceeds go towards a title belt, a replica title belt that we will have a wrestle-off for with the members in the game. And whoever wins in the game, I will send you the real belt. So should be good. Should be a good time. Always wanted to do it. Now we're gonna, here before too long, we're gonna have a chance to do it. Hopefully we can do it before 2024 comes out. And the way it's looking, I think we will. I think we'll be able to do it. It'll be cool. But now Rowdy, the enforcer of the New World Order, of the Four Horsemen, making his way down to the ring, putting the hardcore title on the line tonight. Is Cody going to be able, in his debut match in WCW, be able to walk away with some gold around his waist?
Introducing the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 304 pounds, he is the WCW Hardcore Champion, the Enforcer, Rowdy Hunt.
Rowdy is a big boy. Yeah, it's funny thing about Cody Rhodes, same thing. I did not like him for a long time, but now, since making his return and actually getting to see him wrestle and hear him talk more, he has grown on me as well. This is the worst town Rowdy has ever been to. That is funny that people still remember that. Look at that. Cody Rhodes looking like he was going to run, take it off the ropes, but Rowdy catches him, grabs him, huge hip toss to get in control of this match. And that is probably the one thing Cody, if he has a shot at winning against Rowdy, does not want to happen, is Rowdy controlling the match. Cody taking a chance, going, trying to jump from the inside to the outside of the ring and catch Rowdy, but Rowdy gets closer to that ring, and somehow Cody now for the second time has missed the kick, and Rowdy has taken it and taken advantage of that. But taking advantage of that and actually hit him with the stairs, which is amazing. Remember, it is the hardcore title. Anything goes. No disqualifications are necessary. But I don't think that that pinfalls will count on the outside of the ring. Now, there's no countouts, but I don't think pinfalls count on the outside of the ring, or the referee would probably be on the outside of the ring. Yeah, he did. Now look at this. Cody finally gets up. Now grabs the leg, rolls it, and a 1 count only, which I thought was kind of a little premature. Rowdy's like, look, I'm not even going to count a couple of those that you did. I'm going to wait till you get done, let you wear yourself out, take it, throw you into the side there, and we'll go from here. Oh, Rowdy looked like he was getting ready to pick him up. Cody stops that, and back and forth the both of them go. Here we go, picks him up. And this was a finisher that we got to see earlier in the night, but this is not Cody's finisher, too. But look at that. That is how devastating that move is. When you look at the size of Rowdy, and then you put him in that position, Cody then jumps up a little bit in the air, and when he comes back down, all that weight from Rowdy and all that inertia from Rowdy gets used against him, and then he lands right on the back of his neck. Devastating move. Rowdy now taking him up. Look at that. It's going to be a tournament-style fight. Like I'll show there's a way to do tournaments on here, and that's what we're going to do. So there won't be any whether you have won or lost, because it won't happen inside Universe Mode. It'll happen outside where we do our testing fights. And we will set up a tournament, and we will go about it that way. Now, depending on the number of people in that tournament, it might be 2 tournaments, and then 3 tournaments, and the top 4 from the first tournament, and the top 4 from the second tournament, determine who's in the final tournament. Now, the two different levels of membership, the $10.99 get you in the final tournament no matter what. Whatever that is going to be. Or the $6.99 gets you into the Bark Squad. So you can avoid the first tournaments, the qualifying tournaments, to get into the final tournament for the belt, but we will do it all live, and you'll get to see how it goes down. So we might have to do one tournament live, the next stream will be the next tournament live, and then the final tournament to determine who wins the belt. But again, it depends on who all is in the tournament. Now, if you have a character regardless, like Rowdy's in, you're in, like everybody's in the tournament. But if you're part of the Wrestling Belt membership club, you're already in the final tournament. You can skip the preliminary tournament altogether. But everybody in the Bark Squad will be a part of it. Also, the next tiers, like the next membership tier will get you into the final automatically. Look at Cody Rhodes getting to work, getting everything set up. Now really starting to make some inroads on Rowdy, although he is taking a little bit of time. Still might have missed some reps at the gym, so now doing some push-ups. Gets that chair, and now getting to work on the abdomen and the legs. Misses that shot, and Rowdy, just like a freight train, coming down the tracks, runs Cody Rhodes over, takes him, throws him back in. Now whips. It's amazing how many ladders are in this match for whatever reason. This is not even a ladder match, so it's funny that there's this many ladders in the match. Cody Rhodes now again taking that chair. You can look, that chair is starting to get a little bit disfigured. Now rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3. And I think after a series of those chair shots, Rowdy just didn't even have it in him. And I wonder now if Rowdy has been injured.
And new WCW Hardcore Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
So hats off to Cody Rhodes, brand new WCW Hardcore Champion. We are going to have to keep an eye out to see what happened. Is Rowdy injured? And how is that going to affect anything moving forward? But guys, that is going to do it for us here. Remember, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any time we go live, share the video, and we will catch all of you in the next one. Peace.